don't mind me just cowering here in my new sauna. Well, it makes me feel safe at least. Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Voices of the Void. Last time we ended up in probably the most dangerous situation we've yet been in. We are actually under siege, locked down here in our base. As yesterday, a warning from the stars crashed down, and then the stars themselves emerged to try and presumably do us harm. 4 of them, at least by my count, all roving the landscape. I don't see any right now, but I know they're out there. The base is in lockdown, and I don't know if that'll be enough. And some of you told me that they are actually capable of destroying Killjoy. In fact, they'll even target him. So we are actually going to go to our panic room. Come on, Killjoy. Let's traverse this way. I'm almost wondering if I should turn all the lights off, but I don't think visible light is going to be the issue here. So you come this way. Actually, I know just where to put you. All right, let's move this table out of the way. Unfortunately, our friendly neighborhood aliens were a little bit messy when they were feeding me the other night. Killjoy, I hate to do this to you, but I'm going to turn you off. Oh, and you drop your jacket on the ground there. Don't worry, it'll be here waiting for you when you wake up, but I've got to take precautions. You just wait right here. Oh wow, even this chair got knocked around when that thing landed. I always knew this place would be used as a panic room, I just had no idea for whom. And don't worry, I can keep you company on the cameras in spirit. Can't get on. Okay, I guess I was just too far away. Meanwhile, we've got to work up a plan because we are still professionals. And the real kicker of this is we've still got to get those towers done. I forgot there was a drop there, I'm sorry. I think we should be safe as long as we stay up high. But right now, I don't see any of those things moving around. We do have a camera up on top of the tower. That's our best bet for getting a bird's eye view of the park. So I think we'll head down there and figure this out. Or better yet, I'm just going to sleep a while. I mean, we can't leave yet anyway. What's the use in getting up now, right? You know what's weird is that, you know, this is kind of like my creepy and comfy game. The one that nails both in just the right order, in just the right increments, but it actually reminds me that Tremors is a movie that I find very creepy and comfy, just because I do think that the insulation from danger is a big part of the reason why, like, forts and such are so comfy to kids as a concept. But what good is a fort unless you have something to actually hide away from, right? And so I do think by adding an actual danger out there, locking the doors actually makes me feel even cozier in here than it did before. I still don't see anything, but I still don't trust that. Now, as always, you guys have given me a lot of suggestions, and I don't know to what extent I'll be able to put those into practice today, but I'm gonna try my best. Daily task, Echo Yankee India. Well, Echo Yankee India, it's a nice little U shape, but it's definitely out there. Alright, we'll set a waypoint for Echo then. Oh no, we left the ATV outside. Okay, we will lock this door. And we're gonna make a quick stealth mission to go out, grab it, and bring it in, although you saw how quick those things were. But I have a few modifications that I want to make. Oh, it's crazy how much this actually changes the game. I don't remember if I showed it, but in the last part, I did end up buying a second digital map. Now, it caused us problems because this one kind of glitched, and yeah, only shows like the absolute most coordinate numbers. So we're going to punch that in. Now you should be good. Every time I do something like this, I feel like I need to unlock the physics. Like I've frozen it with the Gmod Fizz Gun. I don't see anything out there. But it's also daytime now. So I don't know how much good that really does me. Alright, we are going to try and head out. We're going to lock this door behind us for maximum base safety. This door is going to be locked too, because I don't want it getting into the hallway by any means. And we're going to move out. Fuel is good from the look of it. I only caught a glimpse, but I saw a 99. And this is the most tense I have ever been out here. Oh, God. I'm actually gonna... Normally, I just make a beeline straight to wherever I'm going. That glow stick in the back is really acting up today. But I don't want to be caught going through the trees because those things can very, very easily get the drop on me if I'm not careful. And I don't know if they can follow me up these stairs either. Or what range they'll be able to hit me from. I mean, we saw in the images those beam things like coming out of them or wrapping around a person. Double doors are still very much in play, as are the double lights. Alright, give us the hash codes. How long has it been since we actually did these for ourselves? Now, like I said, I have a lot of suggestions that you guys gave me that I am gonna want to try and take over this episode and the next one. But for now, I don't know how well I'll really be able to respond to this until I know what the nature of the threat is, and if it's still out there. I still consider myself to be under lockdown, and it doesn't help me at all that a whole bunch of you have decided to start delivering your hints to me exclusively in riddle form ever since that whole Sierra thing. Which I guess is one way of not spoiling things for me, so I do appreciate it. And there's a few that maybe I can try right away. Alright, that should be all of them done. There. It's weird how quickly I had grown accustomed to Killjoy doing this for me. But they at least appear to be gone. I mean, 4 big things moving over the landscape like this, I would like to think that I would know, right? If they were all still here. Maybe we should take a peek over this other hill. For all I know, they're going methodically, and they're all in one spot, just waiting for me to ride right into them. See, the thing is, even though there's certain things that I may have dealt with last season, I'm not taking anything for granted, because I know for a fact that a lot of things have changed massively. Maybe I should just be cutting my losses and heading back. Is it just me or did that fence just pop in? Alright, as far as I can tell, we seem to be okay for now. But obviously we're gonna keep an eye out because we can't take anything for granted. The ATV is gonna stay indoors with us for a little while. And we will have a look at expanding our art collection. We definitely need to start cleaning this place up more, but I do like the idea of starting to turn this into something else. So I'm thinking we'll move in a couple of artworks to make this place a bit more livable. Yep, there you go, right there on the wall. We're going to change those in a second to things that aren't already up. And I've ordered a couple of more to go with it. So this place can be a little bit cleaner now. Unfortunately, I think a lot of this growdiness can't really be fixed. But yeah, as you can see, every piece of artwork that we've added to this room, and more will come, is stuff made by you guys. I just have to change this one up. And there we go. I knew I had to get Liberty and Percy into this series somehow, and now we have our chance. I mean, in Season 1 and the From the Fog series, I had been showing fan art at the start of each episode, but then I realized, why not just actually include it in the world itself when I'm given the opportunity to do so? And I think this is a really cool way for viewers, in yet another manner, to leave their mark. Yeah, we can't seem to clean these, like, dirty stains on the walls. Those are just inbuilt to the texture. So we still got a little bit of daylight left, and this reminds me of one of your riddles. This one was actually on the Discord. Under the roots I speak nevermore, but without the true eyes of a raven, you would see just my soul as a root. Now, I don't know what raven refers to, but soul is written as S-O-L-E, like the sole of a foot. Now, I don't know what that's meant to refer to, but it definitely makes me think of this tree out here. And this soil is not like the other soil, so... You've got something? Oh, it's right here. Alright, this probably isn't going to be anything then. It's another white bracelet. Okay, I mean, we'll take it. But I don't think there's anything buried beneath this tree, so I guess my assumption was wrong. Oh, these plant pots have all fallen over. I'm telling you, that thing, it may have been a warning shot, but it still wrecked everything like a deadly shot. Now that it's getting dark, I'm kind of wondering if those things will be back, or if they ever really left. So we're gonna, once again, go into lockdown. I'm not gonna really feel safe until we don't see them for an entire night. This thing wants 2 level 3, so we'll do the usual thing and send an extra. And we'll have a couple more that we don't have to worry about. We also have another signal to send. And you guys can be torn off. And that's that completed. But I still feel like... I don't know, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, right, we have to listen to you. So let's give that a try. Oh, it's just this again. Looks like one of these was not actually eaten. Come on, you. You need to grow into a big, strong girl. Here, look, we can even put you on your picnic thing. We're locked down. There's bugs and grossness swarming everywhere. We're doing contactless delivery. I should get into crypto. What an ominous red glow that's coming into here. Maybe I just haven't been here at this time before, but that's real freaky looking. That couldn't possibly be coming from that, but... Yeah, no, our friends have returned, and the worst part is... I legitimately have no idea if they're back because it's night, or if they never really left at all, and I was out there with them all day and couldn't see them. But they're still just kind of patrolling the landscape. That's just one. I think there might be a second over there. I can't tell if that light is moving. I'll have to check the cameras for that. Let's light a candle. We definitely need our ambiance in here. It's kind of all we've got at this stage. Now, let's have a look at those cameras and see what we're dealing with out there. So I see one in that tower over there. That'll be past the transformers. I don't know how well you can see that. It's very dark. That's just a light post down there. I don't see any off in those directions, but there's still plenty of hills that could obscure them. Yeah, right now all we can confirm is the one. That's concerning, but we'll check periodically throughout the night. I can see you moving down the path down there. All we know is we're not safe when it comes to the darkness. Oh wait, I actually had a theory that I kind of want to test. If I take out the toilet paper roll, I've never known what this does. Oh, I kind of wanted to see if it would maybe, like, increase the stamina gain from using the toilet. Right, no such luck. They're feeding us again. Oh my god, they're doing it again. That is so adorable. Oh, but that also means... You get out of here. That also means that they're okay. Which is something that I was really worried about. I was worried that maybe those things would have gotten them. Only problem, I think they're leaving my door open. Because I'm pretty sure I had closed it the other night, and at first those things were able to get in here, which was a huge security risk. So now I've got to make my way down there, past the wretched faces in the hall. Not use him. Yeah, no, you unlock the door on your way out. You don't unlock it on your way in, but you do unlock it on your way out. I'm just happy to know we're still friends. Okay, well, that's taken care of now. Let's have a look now that it's a little later. I can see you moving out in that direction. I may at some point decide to go alien spotting, but who knows the wisdom of that. There may be another one. Yeah, I think there's another one across the river because there's a light down there near the bottom under the grate. Oh, there's another one across the river on the hill, so it doesn't even matter. Proved our point, there's more than one still out there. Although I'm not quite sure about 4. The cave is open, thus dismissing my theory about the beacon counting as observed. How you holding up in there, Killjoy? Yeah, I know it's scary all up in there by yourself, but you just gotta be brave for me. Don't worry, I'll leave the lights on for you from now on. Like I said, it's just so freaky when you know there's actually something out there, when it's something tangible, and not just the nebulous fear of the unknown. Yep, space weirdness is my chosen career path. Let's start our crypto career, shall we? So if we go into, what would it be, tools or probably machines, right? For a mere 200, we can order the frame. And I believe we're gonna need some of these things to make ourselves the cooling unit, but I don't think we need it right away. I think at first, all we need is the frame. And I guess we'll start with, what, 2 GPUs? So where do we get those? Oh, max card. Yeah, the frame is the whole thing. Okay. Maybe that'll give us some time to think better of this. We should also, now more than ever, be checking those transformers. And they're not in the best of shape, gonna be totally honest. But they're not dead. So that's good. I mean, they'll last a little while longer at the very least. I kind of want to order 2 GPUs. And now all of this is queued up, probably waiting for the midnight drone. This is creepy and comfy. It's sitting here watching ghost shows. And watching all the ghosts and ghouls pass hopelessly outside our bay window. We've got our nice little computer, our sauna, our friends, our candle. None of it can get us, but we don't dare set foot out there. don't remember if I talked about this in the first season, but I think one of like the defining things that sort of shaped my feeling of this was I was a kid and I had a dream that I was in this like floating orb, just like a big metal ball, but on the inside it was all covered in like blankets and cushions and pillows, and there was like a nice little nightlight on in there, but I had like a little slat in the front, and I can pull it aside and just watch this ball like float down the halls of this haunted mansion. And there were all kinds of ghosts and monsters and things just wandering those halls. But they couldn't get me, couldn't see me through the slat. And it was just a weird contrast between being so absolutely chill and safe and relaxed while being surrounded by things that I knew would tear me apart if they could. I don't think this worked in the beginning of the series, but I'm just trying all these vents to see if there's anything I can do with them. I don't think, like, if they're gonna fall, they're gonna do it later. I don't think I can do it prematurely. One of you said something about this looking like a physics object. I just got a prompt. You guys, I just got a prompt. Hang on, wait. I don't think we can stand... Can we stand on top of you? No. I don't think we can stand on top of the chair, right? No, I think I'm going against the wall there, but either way, we could even use the hook, to be totally honest. All right. So if we grab, it doesn't seem to be working. Collect, can't put object, hold, arm is busy. Yep. But there's definitely something to be done here. Maybe if we climb up on the railing. Yes, but trying to access you just kind of pulls us down. Tell you what if we try using the hook? And yep. And yeah, we just launch ourselves directly into you. You are on there. Alright, you said, between the cracks of the console I reside, high visibility, yet not in plain sight. I am beneath you and above you. I was here before you were. Am I who you think I am? Well, that's not ominous at all. Between the cracks of the console I reside. Which console? Do you mean the one that I input commands into? This over here? Between the cracks of the console. Well, there is a space beneath the screen right here. There's an open door right here, but I don't see anything. One of these is down now. I'm gonna have to fix that. Maybe it's this one? Well, there's gaps between here, and I just got jump scared by the Wendigo skull. Yeah, I'm seeing tons and tons of things out there. And obviously we know exactly who that is. What I'm not seeing is what I'm meant to be seeing here. Maybe if we... I'm just trying to take this from every angle. Maybe if we climb up on top, we can do something. Sorry, Magenta Argemia. Sorry, Eerie. Let me just scooch on by you. I'm not seeing anything. Oh wait, I actually just had an idea. I know something that we can do tonight for fun. Kind of like little girls having a seance at a sleepover. We will need this clock. That's coming with us. Yeah, that red glow is certainly fitting right about now, because we need to wait for 3:33. Wow, we're already on day 31. You guys, we've been here for a month. How crazy is that? It feels like this has just flown by, but I think that's because for all the horrors, I really am in my element. All right, 3:31. At 2. Slower than I think. 3. Oh! Oh, and you left... you left behind a bone. All right, well, we'll just leave that right there. I'm sure we'll deal with it at some point. Yep, there it is! There is our crypto mining rig. Oh, and it is big and bulky and heavy. And our two 3080s. Okay, so let's put you in. No. Look, we got those power strips and power supplies haphazardly placed on the ground there. Okay, I think I remember reading somewhere that in order to actually start making use of this, we need to craft with metal scrap. So I've got to find some. Actually, there might be some metal scrap in here. No, none ready to be sent away. Best place for metal scrap, I think, is going to be in all the places we haven't really bothered to clear. So let's drop that metal can down there. Oop. That autosave always makes me think bad things are happening. Okay, so we've got 2 metal scrap. Which, how do we do that? It says use an item to upgrade the station. I thought we'd do that with metal scrap. But I'm not quite sure how to do that. Oh. Did I do it? I held it and I left clicked. Does that mean that I can... Hang on. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, I see. We have to add these little racks to the bottom. Okay, so if I hold U, I'm glad we figured that out quickly. Boom, that adds U. I think 2 GPUs should be fine without a cooler, right? I mean, they've got their own coolers on them. And the question is, how do we hook it up? I swear I just heard something. Like a ghostly moan. You hear that, Zim? The movement of the moonlight and the water behind you is really freaking me out. I'm just trying to drag this thing over to an outlet slowly. The physics are actually real weird. Oh, I see why now. I see why now. It's because your cable is doing weird stuff. Okay, you're behaving a lot more reasonably now. So let's take that and plug it into... Yep. There we go. The way I see it, I'm not paying for the power, and they are paying me. So this is just another way that they pay me. Cannot claim points. Efficiency 10%, temperature 0%, balance 0. Okay, so I guess the more we have, the more quickly that will just generate points over time. So we'll obviously have to add more. It's an investment, and we'll see how this goes. In the meantime, I desperately need sleep, but I don't feel safe sleeping in the bed upstairs all alone. No Killjoy around. I do feel pretty safe in lockdown, so I think, as with most things, sleepover is how we do. You don't care. 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 Let me climb up. Let me climb up. Let me climb up. Let me climb up. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Oh, it's not working. You just came right on in. You just came right on in. Oh, please don't blow up my mining rig. I just spent a lot of money on it. And I'm exhausted. Like, if that's truly going to be the case... Yeah, no, you unlocked it. You unlocked it. Maybe the password changer will help, but I kind of doubt it. I think you probably do it automatically. If that's going to be how it is, we've got to sleep in the vents. We need to fortify this place. Locking the doors isn't enough. You opened this as well. You were in the ATV bay. I hope you didn't destroy the ATV. I don't feel confident sleeping here. That completely changes everything I was about to do. By daylight, I can see that the mannequins have decided to seize their opportunity as well. Well, they can't have me. I've lost so much sleep to these nights. But thankfully, we've managed to claw back just a little bit. Alright, let's pull this back. Killjoy, we were right to put you up there. And honestly, I feel better about your odds than mine now. We need to head out and start having a look at these reports. Ultimately, we don't get to stay where we want. And I think I might be getting those pathfinding lags. We have created 5 points out of a total investment of 600, so we're a little in the red right now, but over time that will help us out. Once again, just using our upstairs camera to view the landscape. But for the most part, I don't think, even if they're out there, we're going to be able to see anything. And to be honest, I don't think they're really out there by day. If we're going to sleep, we've got to do it by day, or we've got to do it upstairs or in the vents. Preferably in the vents. I think they probably can make it up the stairs. You did not touch my ATV. That's nice to see. And of course, we do still want to lock this for other threats. The mannequins still don't seem to have figured out that technology. Actually, starting from here, we're pretty much working in a straight line. Yankee to Bravo to Oscar over there. Alright, should be good. The game plan seems so much more consequential these days, rather than just a way to pass the time, something to think about while I'm doing my work. Did the lights just go out? It just got suddenly really dark in here while I was doing this. It's not just the lights. You guys just saw what I saw, right? You... Oh wait, I always hit the pratfall button when I want to zoom in. I also see that patch of white down there that I meant to get back to. A lot of things happening right now. I kind of feel in a rush to get back to base. That was advanced darkness. And you were trying to exploit. Yeah, there you go. That was a mannequin lying on the ground. Take that, all of you who said it's just a pine cone. Now, right here. Here, we found a note earlier. Day 14. Is this thing infinite? I don't know. It keeps going down and down and down. We have no rope already. At least these yellow metal walls have ridges on them, so we don't have to climb on dry concrete walls. We don't give up. We're going down for answers. And so am I, if I can help it. Hang on. Nope, don't you roll away. We need the metal detector and the shovel. Truly nothing? I'm actually shocked. Okay, so what is the significance of this place then? All we know is that it's right in the shadow of Yankee. Oh no. Oh, if we hit something the wrong way, stuff can fly off. Where did that map go? Oh my god, that is so annoying. Alright, well there goes about 150 credits that could have gone towards a GPU. Oh, there it is. God, we got real lucky there. Look at that, the nail is even still attached. I've completed my reports for the day, but I am really concerned about losing power. Like, the Transformers are sort of okay for now, but I definitely want to top off. And if I'm going to be spending a little bit longer out here, then I'm going to take this opportunity to investigate another one of your riddles. But not before I investigate this junction. Just anywhere that looks a little strange. I'm taking out the metal detector. For example, right here. A crossroads is usually a good site for this type of thing. Right there. We've got it. A box. That's not a regular thing. There's a full skeleton inside this case. Okay, well, this is obviously evidence of a crime, unless he buried himself, which honestly out here, who knows? But we had better make a record of that, right? I'd forgotten to do that for so long. There's not enough space to carry it, but I do want to bring the entire thing back. Because it is not lost on me. You guys did tell me that there is something to be done with this game's skulls. And don't worry, I have been keeping track of them. So you're gonna go right here. You're coming... Oh, right, no, the half hook won't be able to do this. 1 second. Alright, now you should be able to... Yep. There we go. And barring any issues with you being too difficult to hold on to, let's get going. If anything, you're kind of acting as a useful counterweight. This thing feels a bit less floaty. I swear I just heard footsteps out here. The creaking, squeaking kind. Okay, so we'll fix you. You're good. Man, imagine you get murdered in the middle of some great forest, sit buried in a suitcase for decades, no one even knowing your name or that you're missing, and then one day you end up dug up and dragged behind an ATV by someone who you're really an afterthought in their day. Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. We need to, okay, oh, I'm so sorry. Dude, I was kind of worried this might happen, but, well, at the very least, we need to take the skull with us. Oh, that was almost disastrous. I mean, I suppose from a certain point of view, it was disastrous. We probably lost the hook as well. But that's alright. We can find more, we can buy more. Oh my, what a mess. Okay, I'll try and take all of you. I'll try. What is this over here? Oh, we got the hook. Is it bad that that was kind of my primary concern? There's a bone right there. Man, it's like 52 bone pickup out here. Am I right? I'm sorry, there's no laughing matter. That scared the crap out of me, and for a second I thought it was one of the bones falling out of the tree. Man, why is it that I couldn't find one of these things for the entirety of the game in the last season, and now they're just spawning left and right, but I can't find the recipe that I was supposed to use them with? Whatever, I think I got most of you. Unfortunately, you're not the other low one. That'll be the Trash Kingdom, and it is getting really quite late. So that's no good for us. But before the sun sets, I did want to make my way back to the gate. You know, not for nothing, but I was reading one of your comments, and you said that it appeared as though this door had been, like, pried open. Like, somebody was in here and something, I don't know, like, just tore its way in here, and it really makes you think about what happened before this. Somewhere in the river, the spot your terrors began, lies a third sister settled among the sand. And along with this mystery lies a fourth, somewhere you're not meant to see. But be wary, don't go at night, for tales are told of a scary fright. Alright, well maybe, I mean this is where my terror began, right? So maybe there's something in this area? The fact that it's getting so dark is not reassuring. There's another hook, but I don't know what that does for us. Okay, should I actually be combing these depths right now? Kind of feels like I should be. Remember, we've got to be careful of the current. Oh wow, this actually feels like it's like pulling us under. And using this down here may not be the best idea. Oh, maybe we could check up here by the bridge. See, near where my terrors began, I can't think of anything besides in the area near the entrance. But I don't see anything. What this proves though is that we will have to comb the rivers more, both normally and with the metal detector. Alright, look, we are hungry, we're gonna be sleepy, and it is getting dark. We need to race back home. That sunset, it just counts for so much more now than it used to. Look at us, making the same trek that we did all the way back a month ago exactly when we first arrived here. Now knowing everything we know, having somehow conquered the darkness, and then learned to be afraid of it all over again for completely different reasons from when we started. Self-growth is all about comparing now to before, and this game sure does leave a lot of room for comparisons in all sorts of ways, doesn't it? Very, very good to be back. Let's close that door. Oh man, I feel like I've lived a lifetime out there. Is it going to be this stressful every time from now on? I don't know. All I know is we're sleeping in the vents with Killjoy tonight, and we've got to make sure that this stuff goes out on time. Yep, don't panic. We don't know what is happening currently. Everything just went pitch black. Keep doing what you're doing. It seems fine for now. We will inform you in case something goes wrong. Dr. Bao, you and I have very different definitions of fine. And keep going. Seems like everything went back to normal. Very weird. Get back to work, Dr. Kell. I don't know whether to be angry at your dismissive attitude or just think that maybe you're like me. Maybe you've seen things. And within this, S-O-R-R-Y. A whole lot of things going on right over our head. I wonder if these things will be more visible or less in the rain. These are pretty much only questions I can ask myself, since there's not really any way for me to go verify that. Well, I suppose I could check the cameras, but not now. It's just, there's so many things that get flipped on their head when you realize I am not sure I would survive if I fell asleep right now. It completely changes the way you do things when you don't have any level of assurance in things like that. But we do have plenty of time for that to get picked up. We are unfortunately going to have to sit up for just a little while longer staring out there, and wow. It definitely changes our nightly view a bit, having that thing creeping in the trees over there. That red glow. Actually, it's kind of weird between that and Edgar out there, how much our view does change, even without us realizing it. Oh, right, I forgot. We've got to figure out what to do with our passenger. You get down there. And 3 of these bones. I say we keep you... Why don't we keep you in the sauna? I mean, right? I mean, after all this time and that excitement when we woke you up, I think you deserve to have a little bit of free time. You deserve R&R. Oh, and what should we call you? I'm thinking you can be Ati, out of the person I know who would most appreciate this. There you go, sit right there. I think the idea of me being found to be of sound mind is completely off the table at this stage, but the important thing is the friends we made along the way, and that we're having fun, and sportsmanship. I'm going to prison. Yep, some very generic stuffables, and all is good. Now, cameras. It's a little bit tough to see, but do we see any ominous glows on the horizon? We do. It was very brief, but I did catch a glimpse of one off in that direction. Yep, you're still very much out there. And honestly, like, we can't do this whole nightly routine anymore. There's every possibility that you would be able to just rush in here before I could do anything about it. I'm gonna order some food. And another GPU. My god, oh, this one always was louder than the others. Maybe we need to lower this even more. Oh, here comes the drone with my food. Don't worry, Killjoy, we'll be able to hang out soon. Just gotta make sure everything's in order first. Yep. Well, this is what it's come to, Killjoy. Actually sleeping in the vents. It's a real pain getting stuff through here, especially with your tendency to shoot upright when we try to place you places. And it may be a little messy, but hey, if it was good enough for the last guy, it's gotta be good enough for us, right? You know, it's got a bit of ambient light. I should have remembered to turn that thing off, but to be honest, I feel a little safer with it being this way. Oh, wait, I actually brought us something. There, doesn't that make you feel a little bit better? Well, maybe just a little. I mean, it's just crazy what this game comes to sometimes, isn't it? I wonder when this'll stop. Or if it'll stop. As for us, we are back to the grind. We've got to work so Killjoy doesn't have to. Do it for him. And you get going. Although I'm starting to become confident enough that they're not active during the day, that maybe we'll start sending him for the reports again, leaving us free to explore. Oh god, I'm getting so eepy myself in real life. What's our daily task? Bravo, Delta, and Kilo. Those are actually all within walking distance, so thankfully he won't have to be out for too long. What a ride we've been on. I imagine people going through these photos and at first being like, is that a star? Is he like stopping down the shutter speed so that the sun looks to be in the night sky. And then you see it right here on the ground, taken from the roof. That's the cool thing about looking back through all of these, is that they tell a story, but you realize that they tell only the vaguest, smallest parts of your story. Tell you what, Killjoy is in bed. I think maybe I do go on safari. Where are these things at? They've scattered to the far corners of the place. Although there may be one right outside. I don't know, maybe that's just this thing showing up. I think we do it. I mean, what do I have to lose? Don't answer that. My life, among other things. And we've got ourselves a mission anyway. We've got to head to the Trash Kingdom and get rid of that tower. This does not feel good, but at least the sun is starting to rise. And hey, if nothing else, maybe we can get a feel for when those things go away. Spot them from a hill. Actually, it may even be worth it one night to just go up on top of the tower and see where they go. Although something tells me they may just disappear beyond the fences or something. Well, actually, so let's review what we know about them. They do seem to be blocked by physical objects. Even though their energy, they can't just phase through. But they have no problem opening those doors. In fact, they seem to be affecting the locks electronically, forcing them to open for them and disengaging the locks. Now that is something interesting to think about, but it does make me wonder how they're getting beyond this fence. If that is what they're doing, for all I know, something dropped them here, like in the projection, and they're going right back up at the end of every day. I don't see anything so far. That's the one saving grace of going out at night, is they actually can't hide. Doesn't make it any less tense, though. Alright, there we go. You're good. And now I guess it's just a matter of getting to the top of a hill and seeing what we can see. Fairy ring, and I would actually really like to take one of these right now. Can't collect. Collect, there we go. Okay, so we gotta remove them first. Obviously we've gotta be really careful, but I do have some uses in mind. Hello, there's a burger under here. Well, I'll take it. God, that is so funny. I had not realized there was a burger under the bridge. And another tile. Okay. I've got to start checking these more often. Like, it's only now that I realize that, like, every one of these bridges has an underside and the top beams. Let's cut our day short. I really need to go for some more scrap metal. Edgar, you kind of freaked me out posing like that in front of a red background. Maybe you were destined for the catwalk, always wanted to be a model. God, what even is going through my head right now? How are you holding up, Killjoy? Nest is back. You're still good. Here, I'll dim those so you can sleep a little bit. As for me, I don't think I'll be getting to sleep anytime soon, but I think the park is safe for now. I feel like the louder things get down here, the more things quiet down up there. Kind of a strange trend, and well, I kind of don't believe in coincidences anymore. Anything down? Well, at least they're not going after the towers, although the download speed made that readily apparent. So here's what I was thinking for this. I might as well turn the lights on so we can see. Oh no, no. I don't want to eat those. I don't want to eat those. Hang on. Whoa! Well, that didn't work as planned. And something broke. Oh no, we set off a fire extinguisher inside the locker. Well, I think we're gonna have to take that out to the balcony and fire off another one. Oh, that is so loud. Man, how do we get this thing down? We've tried grabbing it ourselves, we tried the hook, we've tried explosions, we even tried the crowbar. Alright, open up. Open up, you. Come on. You're coming with us. Oh, I can, like, feel you fighting me in my hand. I don't want to let go to open this door. You seem to be doing okay. You're actually not blowing around. But there you go. Well, now there's two of them out there. So that's fun. Other than that, though, in this calm morning, everything seems to be totally fine. You never know what this place becomes by night. And somehow that just makes it even worse. Oh! They left me some shrimp. How absolutely nice of them. Okay, well, I've had my fill. Maybe I'll let them have the rest. But this is gonna come back with me. Not enough space. I need to go find my backpack again. We can add you, which means we can add you, which means our crypto mining operation expands. Temperature... Okay, still good. Still good. But we're gonna need a little bit more, and pretty soon we're gonna start tipping that balance where we need some more cooling. But hey, that balance is growing, and it means we'll never truly be poor, so long as that thing doesn't get destroyed. As for you, Killjoy, welcome back. I realized that I'm just not used to being away from you for this long, so I'm going to tear off these, and you can go get reports. Just make sure you get back here before dark. It's very important. It's not just Mom being mean. We have a very strict curfew around here for good reason. And as for me, I've got some deliveries to make. Oh, there you... Okay. Oh, no. You're coming for me. Oh, I ditched the thing, but I was trying to get my camera. Run. I can still hear it back there. I think... Okay, I think I lost it. Famous last words. Hurry up and get it out. You're coming towards me. Okay, run. We can outrun you. But we need to keep moving. We cannot let you get close again. Oh no. I can hear the booms. I can hear bassy booms behind me. Keep going. It doesn't even matter where. And like I said, I am not under any assumption that you can't just follow me up these ramps, so I'm not heading back for the towers. I can't hear you. It's not so much that I can hear you as I can feel you in my headset. Oh no, Killjoy's out here. I'm gonna turn back. Run. Get on quickly and go. Peel out of here. Oh no. Oh, literal days of you guys only showing up at night and then this. Alright, let's get some distance. Maybe we can lose you. And we are just gonna wait for Killjoy to return home. We should actually check the camera to check on his status. Okay, abort my mission for the day. We are still under siege, and we should never have forgotten it. Maybe they were waiting for me to let my guard down. Here, we will leave this. We'll leave it open for Killjoy because it doesn't even matter. You're booking it back here. You're like, man, you won't believe what I just saw out there. Okay, come on, get in here, buddy, and close that behind you. And after all that, you still got those reports. Great job, buddy. Great job. But now we're gonna have to put you back in the panic room. Look at him, ain't he cute? Now I'm only seeing one contact out there. And it's really more off in that direction, so... maybe it left, maybe we just caught it a little bit early? But I wasn't seeing anything on the cameras. I wasn't seeing anything when I was out there just before in the dark. If anything, I need to make sure that all my bases are covered. I just can't fall behind. Because the way I see it, for as dangerous as things are now, it can probably only get crazier from here, right? So, with that save that it just gave me as my blessing, Autobots roll out. So our mission for today is as follows. Objective number 1, and most important, retrieve the backpack, which was what I was on my way to do when I was intercepted by the enemy. Mission 2, place the tile we found in the block by Victor. And mission 3, a general secondary objective, simply explore. I'm looking at the sky and it sort of looks like rain. Doesn't it look a bit more overcast than usual? And we'll be seeing some showers fairly soon. Or at least a foggy day. Well, it'll just make the bright lights stand out even more, which is now pretty important. And of course, I've got to check under each of these things from now on. Looks like I'm getting my rainy day. And to be honest, it's just my vibe. These summer rains, these light summer rains that are really more misting than anything, they certainly have their own type of feeling, don't they? And we've got a backpack. I swear, if this ever lets up, if I ever have a lot of free time again where I don't have to fear for my life, we're gonna explore more out of bounds. They wouldn't let us do it if we weren't intended to. Just curious, coming back to Stonehenge now. First of all, if something would be able to get me in here, surrounded by fences. But also if there's anything perhaps buried. No, nothing here either. But I will be honest, you guys have told me that what this is has to do with the skulls. And I think it would be a good idea to start leaving as many skulls here as we can, simply so that we can keep track of which ones we do and don't have. Because, look, I'm sure I could look up a guide on where to find these things, but once we lose them within our own base, that makes things significantly harder. So, one found at Stonehenge. There's one, I believe, in our backpack. No, I don't want to take that out. And I can't quite remember where you were found. We have two more. We have one that we found in the cave, and one that we just today found buried at that crossroads. So that's 4 in total for, I believe, 7. Howdy there. I had some of your shrimp. It was delicious. But I'm just under the assumption that you still don't want me taking your stuff. Well, that's all right. You can have the rest. I really appreciate the yogurt, by the way. I wonder if that's like your equivalent to cat food. To be honest, I'm happy to be your pet. I just feel like leaving them things because, well, at first it was to build up a reputation with them, but now I'm just hoping that they're safe, which it seems that they are. Speak now, box. What shall I do with you? Well, if we drop you here, I'm gonna place in one more, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left with 4 in. That Firewatch tower taunts me so. Oh no. Please don't, please don't, please don't. Yeah, well, that causes yet another problem for us. I've kind of learned to live with you, so I'm gonna make sure we put you back on in a bit. But man, we've really gotten more incentive than ever to be careful when parts can actually start flying off of it, don't you think? I really want to start having more of a look around here. I mean, the metal detector essentially adds an entire new world, a new dimension to everything. There's just so much that I haven't seen. It's all the overlooked parts, the parts where you take a glance at it from far away and think, okay, that's all I need. Blah, 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 blah. We just fell right in. Hang on, there's something there. Okay, that might have been the best thing that could have happened to us. Wait, what is this? Oh, it is getting late. There's a whole tunnel right here. Okay, no. We're gonna start drowning. Yep. Let's catch our breath. What do we make of that? It's like hidden among the side. Isn't this the same place where we found those hidden toxic waste barrels before? Back down. Can we see anything beyond? There is something there. Okay, this might be a 333 spot. I wonder... Oh, it's getting so late. I need to get out of here first. Hang on. Okay, I am going to really push the limits and see if this will work. And get down there with a camera. Oh, I really overshot that. Because I want to see if this thing maybe changes at night. But look, between this and the hole, there's a lot of implication here. A lot of implication that there's something buried deep beneath this, like something huge. It would have to be, right? I mean, it would have to span the entire park. Something very weird is afoot here, and my superiors have not told me about it. There's the chance that they don't know, but someone does. And if that someone hasn't told anyone, then how well kept a secret must this be? I refuse to believe in coincidence, and this is another one of those things. Once again, we're racing the night back to our base. And I've been racking my brain trying to think of strategies to thwart those beings coming in, but honestly, I've got nothing besides just changing the passwords. Right now they're 1111. In a moment they're going to be 1234. Other than that, I'm out of ideas. Yeah, boop. Okay, close that. I haven't seen them to be able to come through the garage. This is an absolute feast for the roaches, and honestly, it's about time. Although I'm pretty sure the whole point of MREs is that they shouldn't be able to do that. It's just a real sad state when you can't even feel safe in your own bunker anymore, and you have to retreat into the ventilation system, even if having to do so is essentially a childhood dream come true. It's just not right to deprive a guy of his sauna. And it's not just that either. We've really been neglecting our signals the last couple of days. Or I suppose not really, but it feels like it. It feels like we've been doing just about everything but. You're showing as Kerfer, but really you're Cam 6. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like we can really see much. Yeah, it is very realistically obscured underwater. But that does seem to be of some help. I don't know if that's ever going to pay off. Meantime, let's just chill for a bit and have some alien yogurt. Oh my god, this stuff is so good. I wonder if it's doing a thing where like it won't start to attract bugs until it's opened. But maybe we should put it in the fridge with the rest. I'm taking all ideas for stuff to do with this. I really wish I could fix up the walls some more, but I'm confident that we can do some really cool stuff with this. And I like the idea mostly of keeping fairly bright lighting, but there's got to be like a way to make it moody, you know? Let's just use this password changer again to switch these to the most secure password on the planet. There we go. I said... Are you already on that? There we go. Oh, great. Now we've got to go do this. Alright, well, we might as well, right? Right as the bad boys are going to be showing up. We always need some towards the end of episode danger. And that red glow does not inspire confidence when I'm just scanning the darkness for the first time, hoping not to see light, and getting caught on these fences is the absolute last thing I need right now. Man, that grappling, it needs things to be at a very particular height in order to work. Well, from up here, we'll at least be able to see if they've entered play yet. Oh, which reminds me, I'm really excited to see our pictures of the one we saw on the trail today. Okay, there we go. And you are much closer than I ever would have wanted. But you are heading in the other direction, so let's just let you. As far as the other directions go... Man, this landscape is just about pitch black, except for the few things which are illuminated. That one light post up there is actually... Man, when you see it at night like this, it's even stranger. You see just how high that elevation actually is. I think that'll have to be a target for a metal detector run in the future, but you... are over there and getting closer. At least two of you are out here right now. Oh no, have you spotted me? Wait, let's find out if you'll cross a river. You will. Although from here, I can't tell if you're... No, I was gonna say, I can't tell if you're... No. Whoa! Did that just happen? Did that happen because we were up here, or did we just get super lucky? Was that the... Oh, there's another one of you over there. Was that the ones at the camp? Were they taking off? Do they hide themselves at night? So many questions. Maybe, look, we know that that belongs to them. We know that that belongs to our friends. Maybe they were just trying to say hi, show us that they're okay, see that we're okay. So much communicated so wordlessly, and I am in grave danger, unless I want to sleep up here tonight, which unfortunately I don't have that luxury. Maybe we can try and sleep in that chair, but this isn't Project Zomboid. Desperate times do not always allow for desperate measures. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get into the vent. Oh god, they're converging. Converging on me, I don't yet know. Alright, off the ladder. You stand watch, Edgar. They don't seem to mind you! Another of those funny drives. No, close. I heard something out there. And I see more splashing. A drive of the lake. Okay, well, we'll keep you in mind for later. We've seen what these things can do to us if we're... What? I thought I had changed you. Oh, do I have to do you individually? Hang on. There you go. Oh, that sound scares me every time, because when I'm backing through that door, I think that it's this door opening, but it's just our mining rig, which has generated us a fair bit of income, actually. Let's just make doubly sure that this is all locked the way we need it to be. Oh my god, this has been... I'm not sure how this is going to edit down. It may not be a super packed episode, but it has certainly been... It's certainly been a stressful episode from my perspective. They're all around us. We need to... I hear them, actually. I hear them. We need to skedaddle. Rather felt them again. Come on. Don't have time for this. Don't have time for this. Come on. And we are going to sleep the night away because we simply do not have time. Oh. Well, Caljoy, I must say, I'm not particularly hungry right now. I don't know if it's nerves or the fact that I spent all day stuffing my face with alien yogurt, but either way, I had hoped to close out this episode by not only cashing in on the drives and completing the job, but also by sending out the copious amounts of trash we built up, and our crypto investments, showing that you too can get rich while in lockdown without leaving home. But unfortunately, I don't think it's to be. We certainly got one heck of a consolation prize, though. We were given a show. But in the meantime, all we can do is cower up here in the place that once acted as our predecessor's safe haven. And just hope that if we die before we wake, we get to take our soul. I kind of butchered that given the syntax, but you get the idea. Wait, everybody, bonus ending! See, I had thought that it would queue up the drone after I'd pushed it the first time, and it would come automatically when I reactivated the tower. Well, no such luck. And I've tried every which way to save this save, and it just isn't working because it auto-saved while I was shooting the patron scroll for the end of this. So we can send out the same box, but we're gonna have to get all new reports, and normally I'd leave that for the next episode, but I am not one to end a video on a sour note. And so, with the midnight drone arriving, and Killjoy in the vents, I am doing this. Right after I have myself a cup of coffee, of course. Where is that coffee? Come on, you. It's trying to hide from me from the amount I've been abusing it. Must be some of that new smart coffee. We're going to Juliet Charlie Hotel. We'll start with Charlie, and that should be no problem. Let's just get you ready. Not even gonna worry about anything else. Not even gonna worry about the fact that we're under siege. We're just gonna get out there and get those reports and get the job done, because that is what Dr. Kell does. That is what I do. Unless there's all kinds of obstructions all of a sudden. I see you moving over there. I think that's just a light pole down there. We gotta really pay attention to that. Turn you on. SB hash. Okay, that's Charlie, and the other two are right adjacent to each other. Great. Just what we need. Hey, what? Hey, what? Okay, hi, random skull. We really need to get out of here. Don't have time to dwell on this. Don't have time to dwell on much of anything, really. Getting by you is... You're really camping that tower right now. It put us a bit out of our way to cross the river and do this. Like an old woman who just saw a minority walking her way. But we should be able to get this done now. Alright, Juliet. And the next one's Hotel. Should be just over yonder, only 2 towers down. Yep, we can already see it. Always good for us. Let's give it a little bit of extra juice, which I almost never do. And after this, we can get what will possibly be among the earliest job completions ever. Come on now. I do wonder what the speedrun record is for one of these days. I mean, I bet it's something crazy, like 1 or 2 a.m. SB hash. Alright, that's everybody straight back to base. I really wish I had context for that skull we found. Maybe it's something that got scattered earlier, and we just got really, really lucky finding it in that way. Yep. Oh, I know where we are. Useful landmark. Okay, I did not need that right now. Let's just get back into the bay. For a second, the glow from my sauna made me think it was one of these things. Okay. Run, 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 run. Open up. Close. Close. Run upstairs. We are out. Where's our hook? How you holding up, Killjoy? Oh, imagine the next person who inhabits this base after me, after my untimely demise. All they see is a camera view of the back of that. They're like, wait a minute, what is that? They see on the radar that the camera's in here, and then they climb into the vent, and just that's what's greeting them. What I love about this is that you come in here and you think, what kind of freaks were in this place before me? And then, after a while, enough happens, and you take a look around and think, me, I'm one of those freaks. Oh, I need a slice. Killjoy, you pigged out. That's alright, you earned it. Alright, well, I don't hear anything around anymore. And it doesn't look like it opened any of these doors. So, yeah, I didn't close the garage, because, you know, circumstances. And like I said, I don't think they have the ability to get through that door. That's our real bulwark against these things. But as for you, we need to... do we have a way to... Yeah, we can remove that. Alright, excellent. We need our other paper, though. Tear off. We're going to drop you on. And send out the same exact box we were going to just like an hour ago. So that's Darwin and New Skull here, Ati in the sauna, and 2 over at Stonehenge. That's 5. 5 out of 6 or 7. So we're getting very close on that, and maybe you guys can help me with that as well. In the meantime, like I said, I am not one to end a video on a sour note. So you get on out of here. And you know what? I cannot think of a better time to use this new piece of art I was given. Hang on, let's just get you out of there. Nope, not you. Not you. There we go! Employee of the Month. Honestly, I am so hyped to receive this honor. I couldn't have done it without you. Or me. Which is why I got this award. There we go, you're back on. And you're back on. How's that look from our perspective? Oh, I can hear a buddy coming back around. We're out again. Yep, I wasn't sure if that was you or the mining rig. And you know what? We deserve an Employee of the Month bonus. Give us our 128 crypto points. It has been an absolute heck of a day, Killjoy. And it is not over yet. Maybe sometime we'll be able to do something about it, but until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. I only now realize what they've done to this poster.